Hey, welcome to ArtCo Drones and Entertainment. Let me take that out. There we go. Oh, right. Got a late start there. Just scarfed down some McDonald's and getting the show on the road. So, yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you all had a great week. And yeah, so let's get this show on the road. Let's welcome all the way from the land down under. It's Dominic. Welcome,
Howdy.
Nick.
How is everybody? Hello to everybody in the chat.
There we go. Got some extra light there. Huh.
Right.
So, yeah, so you got kind of crappy weather there.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of fall-like weather.
Yeah, fall heading into winter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's expected. I didn't think this extended summer was going to last that long.
Right.
Last into the middle of May.
Yeah.
So it had to fall sooner or later.
Here it's finally warming up. It's no more snow except for up in the mountains. But yeah, we were in the low 70s or upper 60s today. Sunny, windy today. So, Warren, yeah, I could do that, but I have a McDonald's app on my phone, and I collected a lot of points, so I got a pretty cheap dinner. So
that's good.
And I didn't feel like cooking because I only had like minutes left to turn on the computer and get the links out to everybody. I got one out to Lon. Hopefully he'll pop in. So, yeah. Well, we got Bent Rail.
Hi, Gary.
Gary?
Gary.
Okay. And we got Warren and I think I saw over there Giggles. Yeah, that'd be TJ was in early. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So the Mavic 4 is out.
Yes, and I had a chance to play with it at the DJI store.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes,
We can't
it is.
As far as I know, we can't get it here in the U.S. except for those lucky guys that got the one store in New York City and was able to pick one up. Let's see, Xavier, he got one.
Yeah.
Mark Fisher.
Yeah.
Eddie Nunez.
Yeah.
And who else?
Ken Dono.
Ken Dono got, well, he's
Lon's mate.
Yeah. He's on the donor list, for DJI. And Billy Kyle got one.
Our
Yeah.
boy Billy. Yep.
Jake Sloan even got one. Wow. Too bad Ken Herron didn't get one.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah. He's no longer with the DJI fan club, I guess.
Mm,
Even though he likes their product, so. But he's more of an FPV guy these days.
yeah. The
Yeah.
one thing I must say about the RC, is it the RC Pro 2 or whatever they call it?
Yeah.
Whatever they call that new, yeah, it's a fantastic bit of kit, I tell you.
Yeah, that's why I hear it's like almost like, it reminds me of the Phantom 4 Pro that had its own
Yeah,
screen
it's
that
fantastic.
flipped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend Jim Tanner had
Mm,
before he got his what was that Air 2S they got that
yeah.
something conked out on it and wouldn't link up, and
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully you'll get that resolved, or maybe you'll just go and get a Mavic 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why not?
yeah.
Definitely.
And we got Brian and Cool Cat.
Brian,
Hey, Michael,
Mr. Kitty.
Mr. Kitty. And so, yeah, from what I'm seeing on some of the videos, everybody's got some. It's pretty.
No, Warren.
I have to change your mind about Dance Monkey.
No, Warren.
Oh, you don't like that song,
No,
Dance Monkey?
no. She's actually a local girl. She was
Oh,
busking in Frankston. And
oh.
Frankston is a seaside town.
Mm-hmm.
About probably an hour. Yeah, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour southeast of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's got that unusual voice,
Yeah.
and she was able to sing that song, and it just, it
Well,
just hit.
basically, the song was actually written because of her busking,
Ah,
and that's how it all started.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and then I started hearing it all over the internet and shit,
Yeah.
and it's like, wow, what's this song? And kind of reminds me of that stupid video that used to be on when Ally McBeal was around, the dancing baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
that
God we don't
was,
have TV like that anymore.
yeah, yeah. And what other? Oh, how about what is it? Head East. They had that one hit wonder. That
Mm.
one hit.
Oh, we could go. We could probably speak the next 2 hours for about one hit
Yeah,
wonders.
one hit wonders. Yep.
Because there's I can. Hello, Margie.
Hey,
Long time no
Margie,
see.
good to see ya.
Yeah.
Howdy, howdy.
No,
Haven't seen.
I could probably throw in 3 or 4 one hit wonders. There's
Yeah.
another, and you know, I don't want to offend anybody by saying this, but one hit wonders, yeah. But then they'll say, oh, but they had a couple of hits, or they had this or this played. No, if you mention a group or a singer, and every
Uh-huh.
time you mention that name, the only song you can come into your mind
Right.
is that song, then that I feel is the definition of a one hit wonder.
What about Top of the World?
Yeah.
Is that, you think Karen Carpenter is a one hit wonder? She had
Not
several.
really, because if you say the Carpenters, that's not the first song I think of.
Ah, okay.
So you know, we've only just begun, Top of the
Yeah,
World.
that's right.
They actually, one of my favorite songs by them is have you ever heard the Calling All Occupants? It's a
No.
well, find it.
Okay.
I just happened to accidentally hear it, and it's something about extraterrestrials,
Ah.
and it's a great song because
Mhm.
the harmony in it and the
Right.
way they just slowly work through the song, and then you get to a point, and then it just goes right off, and the bridge and the song just takes
Mm,
off from there. Okay,
mhm.
it's a long song.
Yeah. How about We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister?
I would say they're a one album wonder.
Yeah,
I'm going
I
to
think.
extend that into,
Uh,
but every time you do say
mhm,
Twisted Sister, that's the first song you're going to
mhm,
say. So that's a seminal work, yeah.
mhm. How about Come On, Feel the Noise?
Yeah, Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot, but
Yeah,
they've been
they were
around for
big for a
quite a
few.
while, though.
Yeah, they were big for a few minutes.
Randy Rhoads was with them before he
Yeah,
left to
yeah, sadly
join.
passed away.
Yeah.
Perfect. You got a perfect one there, Warren. Dream Academy's Life in a Northern Town.
Oh, yes, that's right.
That is a perfect one.
Who
Um,
was
I've got another one for you. Safety Dance by Men Without
Safety
Hats.
Dance?
Come on, that's
Going
a
through
one
the
hit wonder.
safety dance. Uh-huh,
I reckon the 80s music had a lot of one hit
uh-huh.
wonders.
How about Wang Chung Tonight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Another
And who did? There was another band that did "Come On, Feel the Noise" back in the '60s.
I think it's Slade. I think that is Slade.
Slade, yeah,
And
Slade,
Slade were big in the 60s.
yeah, yep.
And
And they
they
sound exactly the same.
yeah.
You know, and it's like when I saw them play in videos on
Mm.
YouTube, I'm like, oh wow, that guy sounds just like the guy on Quiet Riot.
Yeah,
Huh.
because with Slade, they were big in the 60s, and they were
Hmm.
that progressive um sort of
Pop rock,
yeah, it's sort of like prog rock mixed with mixed with that hard edged metal, but it wasn't the hair or heavy metal that you had in the
right?
80s.
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
they were that time of English music in the late 60s, early 70s was
Right.
really good. Well, actually, one hit one. What about Baby Shark? You
Baby
don't know
Shark.
Baby Shark? Yeah, that's a one hit wonder.
Yeah. Hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
Baby Shark. Do 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 do.
they
Baby
just
Shark.
just come in, do one song, get all the royalties from YouTube, and don't have to do
Yep.
anything again.
Hmm. Yep. You know what? The video got 1 billion views,
Yeah, I know.
which
You
is
get 1 billion
amazing.
views, you just sit back and shark the
Yeah.
royalties every.
Well, and that was back before they did shorts were popular.
Yeah.
And if they had done shorts, they probably only get 10% or less than that on the
Mm,
shorts, but they get way more views, possibly. They'd probably get several billion views.
hmm
It's like my dance videos,
yeah.
and lately they've been hitting, you know. And I know they've changed the algorithm a little bit for shorts, where it's like you don't have to watch the video all the way
Yeah.
through, so they're counting that. So I wonder how many people were like watching the first few seconds. And, oh, we're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Well, the Mamas and the Papas, they had several hit songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Monday.
As I said, we go from one hit wonders to one album wonders.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? Oh, let me. I should Google one hit wonders.
I've watched many a YouTube video about them.
Uh, okay. List of one hit wonders. All right. Let's go back to the 50s. Well, we got, and you probably. Oh, how about Jackie Princeton and his Delta Cats?
No,
Rocket 88.
you're going a little bit far back for me.
All right, we'll skip ahead to the 60s. Well, how about Larry Hall, Sandy?
No, I'm not sure
No?
about that one.
Okay, I'll try to. Oh,
Try the late 60s, early 70s.
okay. Oh, how about Hollywood Argyles, Alley Oop?
Oh, you're getting closer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And oh, Joe Jones, you talk too much.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Oh. Jorgen Ingemann and his guitar, Apache.
Yeah.
That's early 60s.
Yeah, thanks, Warren.
Okay, let's.
Warren's come up with that crazy frog, but that was the 90s.
Oh,
so we haven't got there
yeah.
yet. We've still got to work our way through the 80s now.
Yeah. The Shantays, Pipeline.
Yeah.
Oh, how about Kiyu Sakamoto, Sukiyaki?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Safaris, Wipeout.
Oh, that's a great one.
And Inez and Charlie Fox, Mockingbird.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do. Okay, let's. Tony Clark, the entertainer.
Oh, definitely.
Uh-huh. Oh, the McCoys. Hang on, Sloopy.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. About Norma Tenga, walking my cat named Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole. This is going okay. Tiny Tim, tiptoe through the tulip.
Through the tulips, yeah.
Yep. Tiptoe through. Oh, Janine C. Riley, Harper Valley PTA.
Oh, one of the greats.
Mm-hmm.
One of the absolute greats. I tell you. Hey, here's Lon's in the back. Lon's in the back room.
He is alrighty. I didn't hear
bring some sanity to us.
Alrighty, there's a one-hit
is.
wonder from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Mm-hmm. Howdy, howdy.
What are you guys talking about anyway?
Oh,
One
we
hit
were talking
wonders.
about one-hit wonders.
Yeah, inspired by Warren when he was talking about Tones and I and Dance Monkey.
Oh, Dance Monkey.
Yeah.
Dance monkey.
Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey. Hey, hey, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I.
Yeah, the busker gets famous.
Uh-huh.
I'm so sexy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sexy for my cat. Sexy.
Fantasy Life.
Fantasy
Aldo
Life.
Nova. Yeah,
Aldo
that was a big
Nova.
one.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, he made enough money to run for government
know.
in Italy. He actually became some kind of representative. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
A senator or something like that.
Legislator, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lon, I see your buddy's got a hold on a Mavic 4.
Your boys.
Ken and Billy.
Yeah. That's all we did all weekend was fly that stupid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, gigs. I got gigs of Mavic 4 footage. Just retarded. Retarded. I also have something else. Bam.
DJI.
Come on. Focus in.
Well, no.
I'll call you some bitch.
Mavic 4.
The ND filters.
Yep.
Oh.
The electronic ND filter.
Yes.
What do this thing isn't focusing in? It's pissing me off. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Yeah. Yes.
There you go.
Bitches. These are unobtainium. Yeah, they canceled it from what I made to understand. So.
There you go. And we were talking about Come On, Feel the Noise.
Yep. Quiet Riot.
Come on.
Yeah, but Quiet Riot had more than one hit.
Yeah.
I mean.
We said they were one album wonder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess. I don't know if they had a second album.
We extended it from one hit to one album.
Right.
One genre wonder.
Yeah.
One decade wonder.
They're a hair metal band.
Yeah. Hair metal of the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm familiar with Quiet Riot. They're up there with Poison and Warrant. And,
oh God.
Yeah.
Motley Crue, Rat, Cinderella,
Rat.
Pussycat.
Yep.
And Britney Fox.
Yeah.
Motley Crue, basically, although Motley Crue managed to grow out of it a little bit and continue on a little bit longer than the rest of them, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't Guns N' Roses, but again, they kind of grew out of it. Def Leppard,
was another one.
Def Leppard, I was going.
Yeah. Def Leppard, yep. Skid Row. Did we say get Skid Row already?
Skid Row,
Skid Row, yeah.
Skid Row.
18 in life you've got, 18 in life to go. That was Skid Row, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
18 in life, yeah.
And how about Mr. Big?
Oh yeah, Be With You.
That was huge.
Or was that Broken Wings? Wait a minute, who did Broken Wings?
Don't know. Broken Wings.
You take these broken wings. Mister. I knew there was a Mister in there. Okay, Mr. Big.
Yeah, two Misters.
It was a Mister. Yeah. Maybe it was Mr. Big. Okay.
Yeah. Mr. and Mr. Big.
Mr.
The Mr. Big was big in the 80s too.
Who?
Slaughter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Slaughter's another one. Sure.
Yep.
Oh, there was a crap ton of them, dude. There's no. You could go on all day.
Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them a hair band, but maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because they really started in the late 70s.
Right. And they didn't do all the makeup and stuff, although the original lead singer did to an extent.
Yeah.
What's his nuts? David Lee Roth. He kind of went there a little bit. He might have trailblazed to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was more of a front man, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but he liked to get all gaudy and
Yeah.
it felt it felt a little bit more hair band-ish.
Yeah.
If I may.
Well, he still had hair.
Yeah. But the rest of them didn't really follow along. It was kind of funny. He was like out there all, and Eddie and the boys are always showed up in blue jeans and, T-shirts and whatnot. And, David was all glitter and shit, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went away when Sammy came on board, though. They got all the glitz was gone.
Well, Sammy's been around since, the early mid-70s. He was with Montrose.
Yeah.
Another
great band.
They had a lot of good tunes like Rock Candy and Bad Motor Scooter. And, they had some really good tunes. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't put them in the hair band genre, quite frankly.
They were before that. Hey, Brenda.
Yeah.
You got it.
Cool.
Hell.
Yeah.
So he's a two-hit wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Mr. Two-hit wonder.
Yeah.
They had Broken Wings.
And Kyrie.
And what was the other one? Who?
Kyrie.
Yeah. What about Midnight Oil?
Oh yeah. But they had quite a career in Australia, though.
I'm gonna make an explanation of this, and it's gonna get political, unfortunately. But Midnight Oil was the seminal work of my teenage years. I do like the music, but Peter Garrett, became a politician for the Greens Party.
Oh,
so it's a really confusing and upsetting sort of circumstance, because I like their music, but I don't like his political views. So it's a very interesting topic.
Kind of like Bruce
someone, but not their political views.
Yeah, like Bruce Springsteen. Dexy's Midnight Runners is another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, there's a million of these one hit, where'd they go? There's a few that had like 2 hits or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Quarter Flash.
Yeah.
Hard My Heart.
That's
The girl that was away. God, in the video, she's a waitress. I Know How to Take Care of You. I can. Oh, jeez. And she had bangs that went over. Hines, Chrissy Hines in the Pretenders.
Chrissy Hines, yeah.
The Pretenders, maybe.
Yeah.
English band.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
They were an English band.
Yeah. So I mean,
yes, they are, Michael.
Yeah, there's quite a crap. So.
Yep.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I would be more than happy to get a one hit. Go platinum record. You can make your whole career over that. Really,
Baby Shark.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Baby Shark. I'd take it, man. I'd take it. I'd take a one hit.
Yep.
Yep. One hit and then just disobscure this.
One hitter quitter.
Obscurity.
Yep.
I'll take it.
How about Head East? Remember them?
No, you got me. Yeah. Head East.
Head East. They did. That was Rail that did the song.
Yeah.
Rail.
All right.
The name of the song is Head East?
Oh, no, there was a band named Head East. And
then the song named Rail.
Okay. Best known for Never Been Any Reason. Love Me Tonight and Since You Were Gone. Okay.
Since You Were Gone. Since You Were Gone. That song?
Yeah, I know that song,
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Well, you got me. I got to admit, I've heard it.
Yeah, I've heard the song. Didn't know the name of the band.
Yeah, me. Oh. yeah. Oh, I'm a loser at trivia on that one. You know.
Mhm.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, I lost that one. So much for Double Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Who is Head East?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a loser. So, yeah, I should have edited some video. I mean, I took all of Billy's video he put on his channel when he did the review, because the one shot when we're flying up the beach and all we're doing is just rocking that stupid gimbal back and forth and around. That's my favorite shot. That is so gimmicky, but I could see you using it for something. I've seen a couple videos already that people have used it, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But for the most part, I think you're gonna get over it pretty quick. We're gonna see a bunch of videos of people using that for like the next month or two, and then you're never gonna hear from it again, because it's just really like, how many shots can you do? I got a good idea for one. I shouldn't even say this because somebody's gonna copy it, but like you get to it in front of a windmill, and then if you can get the gimbal to turn the same speed as the windmill, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
You need to get the prop and
Chris Isaac.
Yeah.
Chris Isaac. Yeah.
Don Henley, Boys of Summer. The Boys of Summer.
Yeah, but didn't he have? Wasn't he in the Eagles or some shit?
He was in the Eagles. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
That's
I'm not sure.
A tough one.
Yeah.
One hit wonder as a solo artist.
Yeah.
As a.
Did he only have one hit? I don't know.
You can basically say that with Glenn Fry, because he did You Belong to the City.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Both of them did solo work as part of the Joe Walsh, another one.
Joe Walsh, but he had a bunch of songs, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember.
Rocky Mountain Way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How about Archie's?
Yeah, the Archie.
They had a crap ton of songs, man. The Partridge Family had a crap ton of songs.
Yeah, well, the Partridge Family.
Don't be putting down the Archies, man. The Monkees.
Yeah, the Monkees.
Yeah. Monkees had several hit songs up.
Yeah, but they were TV shows that became musicians.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love that show because I got to say pussy. When I was a kid. I got to say pussy. I go, hey, can I watch the Pussy Cats? You think you're cute, don't you? Yep. Yes, I do.
Oh, how about Frigid Pink, The House of the Rising Sun? Jeez.
Well, that was originally Eric Burdon and the Animals.
Yeah, I was going to say, get out of here.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
That's obviously a remake.
A lot of bands did a cover of House of the Rising Sun, not just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. How about Queen? No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking now. They only had one song, right?
Yeah.
They had many albums, but when you say Queen, what's the first song you think of?
Well, We Are the Champions.
Yeah. Yep.
You know the song I think of the most, though, and it's maybe I'm just weird. The one, well, there's two actually. The one where Galileo Figaro. Yeah, that one, Bohemian Rhapsody, and The Show Must Go On. I don't know why I like that song, but whenever I hear it, I really like that song. I think it was one of his best songs, really.
Mm-hmm.
I
thought it's a really good song.
Yeah, being a big Queen fan myself, I'd agree with that. The Show Must Go On.
Yeah, The Show Must Go On is an awesome song.
Yeah,
it's not as catchy maybe as We Are the Champions or whatnot, but it's an awesome song.
I think the reason behind that is because of the story behind it. It was one of the last songs that he wrote before he died of AIDS.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze is she's like the wind.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Jeremy
mentioning
Boyce.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh, hey,
she's
Jeremy,
like the wind.
Jeremy Boyce, not Jeremy, the other Jeremy.
Our boy Jeremy, yeah.
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 Oh, yeah, another one
bites the dust. Yeah,
but
there's a crap ton of them.
Duo with David Bowie.
Yeah, Under Pressure.
Under Pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
Yeah, which
Vanilla
sounds very
Ice.
similar to Ice
Yeah.
Ice Baby
Well,
by
Ice Ice Baby
Ice.
did it better. Yeah, Vanilla Ice took that
Yeah.
song to new heights, yo.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, anyway, I don't know. There's so many of them. I mean, you could go on for days. What about that
As I
Mozart and
said,
his
as I
one
said at
hit
the
wonder?
start, we could go on for 2 hours just on this.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That guy Mozart and his one hit wonders.
Yeah. The guy
That guy
Beethoven.
Mozart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy Beethoven, Handel, him and his one hit wonder.
Mhm.
His one-hit wonder.
Let's
Chopin.
get in the Wayback Machine and see who was the one hit wonder
Chopin.
of the
What
Renaissance.
about Oog? Oog and the Oogettes.
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah, that was a big hit back in 3 million BC, yo.
Yeah.
that was a tune right there.
Who was the one in the Zombies? It was a band named Zombies.
Oh
Zombies, yeah.
no, you talking about Cranberries and the song
You're
Zombie?
talking about the
Or are you
song?
talking about the
okay.
Zombies?
I
There
think
was
there
a band
a-
named Zombies
Yeah, but I think you're talking about the Cranberries that sung
in
Zombie.
the song Zombie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That song gets stuck in your head pretty quickly.
In your head, Zombie,
Yeah.
Zombie, A.
Who did the song about troglodytes?
Was it
Yeah.
about traveling in the? Oh, is it the one that's about the time machine? Because troglodytes
No,
come
that
from
would be
the book, The Time Machine. H.G. Wells, The Time Machine.
Yeah, that was
He coined that
Morlocks
phrase, if I'm not
and
mistaken.
Eloys.
Yeah, and then you had speaking about that, you had the Trogs that did Wild Thing.
You guys are playing this
yeah.
game like connect the dots or whatever. What do they call that game? Where you have to say something that connects the last thing that was said, that kind of thing.
I think you got that. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. I'm not sure what else. Yeah, I know, right? That box.
Oh, the Trogs Wild Thing.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first songs I learned how to play.
Like I said, you go on all day. Who did that song, American Woman? Did they have any other songs?
Oh, that was
Guess Who?
Guess Who?
Guess Who?
Yeah.
And then Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz did a cover version.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know how the Guess Who got their name?
Yes.
They probably just said, "Guess who?"
Well, they kept changing the name of their band, and they had, I guess they were they wanted to promote this song, and the DJ said, and the band is Guess Who, and it stuck.
And it stuck.
Yeah, it's just one of those weird things,
Yeah.
Yep. That's like that one song by what was it? American Woman. That was a song where the lead singer was still backstage, and they just started jamming this tune. And somebody happened to have a recorder in the audience, and they just started making up lyrics and shit. And he finally came out and he said, "American Woman." And so they got a hold of the person that had the tape, and they took the tape, and they were able to recreate that song, and that became a hit. It's weird how, just screwing around on stage and it becomes an instant hit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, do. Oh, that would be
Da. That's all I
would
got to say to you. That's the Police.
Police.
Do. Da.
There's another group that were famous for being the Police, and then each of the individual ones made their own music.
Yeah.
So that's another case for having singles as well as groups.
Yeah, I left the guitar track and the song, huh? Diener, neener, na na, boom, boom, boom. New one-hit wonder from Mr. Kitty.
Yeah.
So how about them drones? Yeah, it's been
about
quite the debacle.
Yeah.
So you want to hear a story?
Yes, tell us.
Go ahead.
It's a story time with Uncle Lon.
Story time with Uncle Lon.
So my genius ass decided I was going to order the Mavic 4 Pro in Canada. And I know everybody believes that if you buy a drone in Canada, the DJI won't support it and blah, blah, blah. But if you look at the warranty closely, it says regionally. And the North American is the region. Right. So I'm not sure how they could get out of covering it, but it doesn't matter because I actually have it in writing if you want to see it. But if you buy a drone, let's say, because I'm like, here's the thing for me. And this is where I presented it to them. What if I'm on vacation? I buy a Action 5, right? You know, I'm on vacation in Europe and I buy an Action 5. I forget my camera. I buy an Action 5, right? Okay. So you're telling me that when I get home to America, you're just going to tell me to fuck off when I get home for the warranty. All right. And they were like, well, no, you'd have to present us with proof of purchase. I go, well, then what? How is that different than a drone?
Right. No.
It doesn't make any sense to me. People move. Let's say I live here in the U.S. and I move to Canada in 6 months. Does everything I purchased from DJI with 2 years of care refresh on it and whatever suddenly become null and void? Well, no, that's ridiculous. You know, that's a ridiculous point of view. So anyway, so here's the funny story. Okay. So I go to order it. DJI Canada will let you order it right on I use my account and everything. They let me order it, no problem. Now, here's the problem. They won't ship it to anywhere but a Canadian address. So the diabolical Mr. Denard says, oh, I'll just have it shipped to a FedEx office or one of those package joints, right? And so that was my plan. Now, unfortunately, I just did a quick search for FedEx offices close to the Windsor border, right? Because I can get to Windsor in like 2 hours. So I'm like, I'm going to just have it delivered to Windsor FedEx. What ticks me off with the DJI, they didn't screw me. It's not me, but on their website, when you go to order, they say they're going to either ship DHL or FedEx. They never mentioned UPS. So that's why I picked the FedEx, right? And I'm all set, right? I'm like, this is the shit. Next day, very next, I ordered it on Tuesday when it came out at 2 p.m. Freaking it was on its way and to be delivered the next day at 3 p.m. between 11 and 3. So I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to jet to Canada, get my damn drone, bring her back, be good to go. Well, what I didn't know was I had this big job I had to do on Wednesday. So I'm like, damn it. Because I went to call in because I was going to go pick it up at Best Buy on Tuesday. What I didn't know is Best Buy is not going to have it until the 23rd in Canada. Yeah, I didn't know that, right? So I took Tuesday off. I'm going to drive to Best Buy, buy it, and skate over the border and, be good to go. So I go, fudge. So I call the store.
Hey, boss. I'm not feeling.
Well, then I found out they were going to ship UPS. Yeah. Then I found out they were going to ship UPS. I'm like, damn. So I call the store. It's a convenience store of all things. I didn't realize that at first. That's my other mistake. I didn't research the FedEx. I just thought it was a FedEx place like around here. FedEx places around here, they're in strip malls and they're actual FedEx.
Right.
Businesses. This is a damn convenience store.
Like a parcel
and they
box.
do like U-Haul and all kinds of crap. So I'm like, ugh. So I call them and I say, listen, if UPS brings a package to you with my name on it, what are you going to do? And they we're going to decline it. We can't hold UPS. We can hold FedEx here. We can't hold UPS. I go, fuck. So then I go ahead and cancel it. We're talking half an hour later. And I just go about my business. I go, well, let me figure out some new plan. So I get a notice from UPS saying my package is shipped. I'm like, like a couple hours later, like, uh-oh. So, hello, DJI? Yeah, I canceled that order. What the hell? Oh yeah, well, I'll get the shipment stopped. Don't worry about it. Okay. Next morning, package to be delivered between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. I'm like, DJI, what the hell? I thought you were going to cancel that shipment. Yeah, don't worry about it, sir. Okay. 4 p.m. Your package was delivered. DJI, what the hell? And they go, oh, it looks like they declined the package. I'm like, but I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. But I could have done it. I could have went down there and just sat there all day waiting for the package to show up and then say, oh, hey, UPS, that's for me. And showed them my ID and got it. I tell you what, it's $3,500 for the creator combo in Canada.
Wow.
$3,500. That's the 512 with the RC Pro 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything, the batteries, the super duper charger.
5,300 here.
5,300? Yeah, it's 4,600 here. It looks like it's going to be anyway.
Yeah,
based on
fun.
all the pre-orders.
Another 400 for the Care Refresh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're right in that zone for Care Refresh too. Supposedly, we don't know yet exactly. All Adorama and B&H were taking pre-orders, and I think they quit. And I don't know if they just hit their allotment and they're like, "Holy shit, we got like 500 pre-orders." But B&H had it for 4,400 for a while. They took like $300 off or something like that for a while, and then now they're all done. They're not taking any more pre-orders because they probably have hundreds. It wouldn't surprise me if they had 300 or 400 pre-orders. I talked to a distributor in Canada. One of the stores, it's towards Toronto though, and I'm like, I'm not driving to Toronto. That's 6 hours. But I talked to him on the phone. He goes, "Yeah, man, I bet I've had 200-300 calls from Americans trying to get me to ship them this drone." But Canada's got a crap ton of them. So all the doom and gloomers that were running around saying, "Oh, I don't think DJI is even going to have this drone ready," or "It's not going to be available day one," and it's not, they're not going to have any, and meh. Bullshit. Bullshit. Mine showed up the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like less than 24 hours after I ordered it. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you're stroking it. Yeah. I'll be stroking. What about that song? I'll be stroking to the east. Yeah, stroking to the west. There's another one. So anyway, that was a big debacle.
Debacle. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait to see what happens. But according to DJI, if you buy a drone out of the country, you can put Care Refresh on it once you get home.
No. Okay, cool.
So yeah, their Care Refresh was $300 too, by the way, for the 2-year. I was out the door. If it wasn't for their taxes, $3,800 was taxed almost $500 in Canada.
Wow.
I know, right? And that was including the Care Refresh. And I don't even know if you had tax Care Refresh. So they might have been hitting me for $500 on $3,500. Their taxes are insane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
What did they do? Hey, they elected the guy that's just as wacky liberal as the last guy. Yeah. And he hadn't lived in Canada for years. He's from Ireland, of all places.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah. All right, top of the morning to you. No, I mean, you better shut up, Alan. Artie, I'll hit you with this shillelagh. Give you a rap with this shillelagh. No, it's, they can vote for whoever they want, man. I mean, we're not exactly making the world's greatest picks either, as far as if you look at background and shit. You know what I mean? We're electing people that are wrestlers and fucking, WWE wrestlers. The Kane is a governor or a senator or a mayor or some shit somewhere from WWE. Yeah, he's a mayor. So that guy Snapper to Slim Jim. That guy, he was a Wisconsin governor or something like that, right? Randy.
No, that was Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura, yeah.
Yeah, that was Minnesota. Yeah.
Minnesota,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Arnold was governor of California.
Yeah, Arnold.
Yeah.
Yes. Vote for me and I'll be back. Yeah, so we don't exactly make all the world's greatest choices either.
Look at the last
on either side. Yeah. Either side, man. We're electing waitresses and shit.
Yeah. Can't walk up a flight of stairs.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, at least
I'm just
Gerald
saying.
Ford fell down the stairs.
Gerald Ford, yeah, that was hilarious. They made fun of him incessantly. I remember, who was it? Chevy Chase? Was it Chevy Chase? That every week on Saturday Night Live, man. Basically, the entire time Ford was president, Chevy Chase did a skit on him.
Yeah,
it seemed like it was every week.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe he'll do a great job for them. I don't know. If that's what they want, apparently that's what they want. So that's fine with me. Yeah. Every country gets to elect whoever the hell they want. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
That goes all the way from Gaza to us. Bring it on. That's what that's what they like. High taxes. Mm-hmm. That's what I want. That's what I want, baby.
Yeah.
I want our dollar to be $1.50 against the American dollar. That's what I want.
Right. Yeah, I want less freedom. Yeah.
Bring it on, baby.
Here's my gun.
I know, Warren.
Yeah.
No, Warren. A long story is like War and Peace. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all relative.
Got a long story short.
War and Peace was a long story. My story was a breath. It was barely a breath, sir. It was barely an antidote. It was barely a blurb. So
it was more of a glurb.
It was barely a blurb. But have you watched a lot of video from the Mavic 4 release?
Not yet. It just came out and it's like I gotta work, man. I watched a little bit of Dono stuff from the city. I thought, it does have really good low light capabilities.
Air photography.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's the flight time on that? Like 45 minutes?
Billy, he comes squealing in at 1% and crap, but we're getting a solid 40 minutes or so, I would say.
Yeah, most of the ones are 41 minutes.
Yeah, you could get more if you wanted, but we're jamming. You know what I mean? Most of the guys have been flying for a while, ain't pussyfooting around. We're getting from spot to spot. Sticks up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, always jam.
We're going into sport. Yeah, we're sport. We're throwing it in sport and getting it to the next spot. So, in fact, I fly mostly in sport as it is.
Yeah, that's the way. Always sticks up.
Yep, sticks up, baby. We're like, bam. It stays pinned most of the time. So, it's just it's a step above the Mavic 3, I would say.
Okay,
but it's not a huge step. I mean, but I think the two telecameras are night and day. It's insane how much better the telelens are.
Yeah, good one more.
40 minutes. 40 minutes. That's prelim and post, baby. Yeah. 40 minutes. Yeah, that's smoking a cigarette too.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank. Good to see you, Frank. And Brad. Nana's attic.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll run some of Billy's footage if you want to see it. I don't care.
Sure.
Yeah, we still yammer while. This is the stuff he put on his channel anyway. I just went ahead, just linked it all together and did a render because, quite frankly, that all-eye, just a quick blurb for people, don't fly in all-eye if you got some craptastic computer. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't do it to yourself because there's no compression basically. It takes every single frame.
Wow.
Shit.
Every single frame. And a 38-second clip was 3.5, almost 4 gigs.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yep.
Hmm.
So if you got if your computer's, don't
Well,
even waste your time. Don't
I've
even
got
waste.
Alienware. I mean, they're pretty
Mhm.
robust. Yeah.
It depends on what components are in your Alienware, though.
Well,
You could try it, but
yeah, I've got a 4070 GPU, and I've got
that's pretty good.
the 9700 i7.
Okay. Make sure you have a crap ton of RAM too.
Oh yeah, I got
And a fast
32 gig.
SSD too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's got to pull the footage off the SSD. That was the secret sauce. If you download it to like a hard drive,
Yeah.
a slow hard drive, or try to pull it off like a SD card, which you wouldn't do, but let's just say you did something stupid like that, then
Right.
it's not going to play. It's not going to play right. The
Right.
codec's massive, but let me see. I put it in the YouTube. You want the link, Art, or share screen? Probably the link, yeah.
Share screen. Will I get copyright strike or
I got no music on it at all.
okay? Oh, it's
None.
on your channel, so no, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I just piled it together to play with it. I wanted to see how it works more than anything else. It wasn't about
Okay.
Anything else.
Okay,
It
no
was
problem.
Okay, where the hell is it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Come on.
Yeah, you know where it is.
Yeah.
Your glasses are on your head.
I know, right? Okay, here it is.
Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses?
Yeah, where?
Yeah. Huh.
All right, let me pause it.
I know I put them somewhere.
So
Always
you want me to share a screen is what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, it's your call. I personally think it works better the other way, but you're the streaming expert, so
because I'll have to share this screen either way. Yeah.
Okay.
Share.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Ready. You want to make it big?
Make it
big.
yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
Bam.
There you go. Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice work.
Yeah, now I don't know how good it's coming across. Let me get back over here, I guess. Yeah, so that depth of field is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
If I could zoom in on it, you can look at some of those buildings in the back and still be able to make out the windows and shit.
Right.
Here's the Hard Rock Here's the Hard Rock Hotel in Lauderdale. Let's just show some of their the nighttime stuff. You can see the clouds. See the clouds in the sky? Yeah, that's right off the bat right there. And this is raw footage. This is just footage straight out of the camera.
Wow.
You can see, if you look close on the right monitor, you can see stars in the background and everything.
Yep.
You
can see a plane flying by.
Yeah. Yep. But you can see actual stars in the sky if you have it on the right monitor. It's crazy. That's something you normally don't get. Even the Air 3S or something like that isn't gonna give you that kind of clarity as far as that goes. These are pretty short clips. I'll just let it run. Oh, this was a D-Log clip that I just very hastily edited and color graded. Yeah, I don't know. I think I should add a little more saturation, but it was just a quick little. Yeah. This looks more real to life, though. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to color grade it, to make it look like it really did, and I feel pretty good about it from that standpoint. That it looks like it did that day. But you're exactly right, Dominic. A little more saturation wouldn't be a bad thing, But this was a D-Log M clip. This one I went the other direction. Now this is fun. Okay, this is fun right here. We were playing with this all weekend. It's hilarious, and this is one of those gimmicks that you go, "What the hell am I going to do with this?" But this is
it's like Batman.
Yeah, the whole thing.
And
You know,
baby.
you know, and we're just goofing around with it, and I
You need
don't
some
know.
sound
I've seen
effects
some
on that.
pretty cool. I've seen some pretty cool clips of people using this though already. So I got to admit, I think it's going to have some use,
Right.
but I'm just not sure. I think it's going to wear off, though. I really do.
Yeah,
I
do a
think it's going
barrel
to
roll.
wear off, and if people are going to get tired of looking at it, you know what I mean? So,
Well, people that have
meow.
people that have TikTok or TikTok. You want, and for shorts, if you just did a short and you just turn the
Oh no,
viewer,
yeah, you can do the vertical video all you want. It has a
Yeah.
setting for that. Yeah.
yeah.
This is like free gimbal. I can just
Oh
you
yeah,
just turn the gimbal however you want to turn it.
right.
So I'm like flying, we're just flying around going, wee, just swinging it back and forth and just doing whatever. And like I said, it's mildly interesting, depending on the perspective.
Mhm.
You know, you can if you get closer to the building, sometimes that makes it a different shot.
Right.
You know, it's just interesting. You know, like that. The shot that I like the most, and I don't think I have it here, and I'm sorry, is I got really close to the buildings and I turned it sideways. And that was kind of a cool shot. You know, here's another color grade, you know, nothing special. I was just dicking around, you know, just I need to add saturation to it though. I can see
Right.
that now. We're trying to without the electronic ND filter on or no ND filter. So
I bet that would look cool at night with the lights off, the ocean, and the buildings lit up. That looked pretty cool. Yeah.
this is just some goofy harbor shot, nothing special.
Mhm.
You know, I think
Chase the boats.
this is straight out of camera, I think, actually. I don't think this is edited at all. You know,
Cool.
then I could boot up some you know, Billy's the hyperlapse king, dude.
Right.
He did hyperlapses all week. It's insane. They're
Mhm.
lucky he didn't have like 3 of these drones because they would have had them all up at the same time doing hyperlapses.
Right.
You know, but he got this drawbridge going up and down like 3-4 times.
Mhm.
So anyway,
Cool.
oh look,
Yeah,
Art's on.
thanks
Let's
for
watch.
sharing.
Just kidding.
Let
Let's
me-
watch. So.
Oh, that was cool. Let's see. Warren wanted to know how far up can you look? Does it tilt up and down? How far up can you look and how far
Okay,
down?
when you're sideways, like this is landscape, and when you go to portrait, you only got 11 degrees up and down, which can be even less depending on the wind and how fast you're moving forwards. Because it's a mechanical limit. The way the gimbal is designed, that it has arms on either side that allow it to do this and this, right?
Right.
But unfortunately, when you turn it this way, those limitations are now up and down limitations. Okay.
Now, when
You know,
it's landscape, can you gimbal it up?
Landscape, you go up to 70 degrees up and 95 degrees back. You can almost look behind you down.
Wow.
But within landscape. But when you do this, then you're limited to like this. And it's
Right.
irritating a lot of people that they're looking for shit to complain about, which is kind of funny. But
Yeah, everybody loves to complain about shit.
yeah, it's just dumb because you can crop it 4K crop in landscape, and then you can turn it all you want. You know what I mean? Who's shooting in higher than 4K?
Right.
Who is that guy?
Mhm.
No, I got to shoot in 6K for TikTok.
Yeah.
For Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need it in 6K.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know, but people love the bitch. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what they did, somebody be mad. If it was 20 degrees, they're mad. If it was 100 degrees, if the damn thing flipped all the way around 360, they'd be pissed. You know, it's not 370. You know what I mean? It's like, it's always got to be something. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, it's a decent drone. You know, the only thing that I really see that they missed, in my opinion, is the electronic ND. part of that in Billy's video, in his first flight video, everybody's in his comments going, what's going on with that gimbal? Something's wrong with it. I'm like, no, it had the ND filter on it. And when it's in portrait mode, it's a hard limitation at 11 degrees. So if you start going too fast, where 11 degrees isn't going to cut it, it's going to keep trying to beat it, and it makes a tick. That's why this bitch ain't on the market. You know?
Yeah, cool cat.
Yeah, it's physically moving the camera just like this. It's not infinity though, even though they call it infinity, which is but it's negative 40 to positive 400. So that's 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 about a turn and a quarter. Let's see, 40 plus 40 is 80, just below a quarter. So it's a turn and it's just under a turn and a quarter that you can make it. Because you see, I went back all the way to 40 and then spun it all the way around and then back over to here. So
okay, cool.
It's cool. You know, they could, if they want to do something, if you could look straight up and have it spin around, that'd be kind of a cool look.
Ooh.
Or straight down and have it spin all the way around. That might be a cool look. But it's something. No one has to do it. And the electronic ND filter, I believe it's LCD, just like my phone. My phone has electronic ND filter, and a lot of people don't know that. The Samsung S25 Ultra has electronic ND, and it's I believe it's, you know, I've never taken it apart. I doubt it's mechanical, right? But something happens inside the filter, and it's an infinity. It's not. You can set it for anything. It could be ND 4.3. You know what I mean? ND 6.7. You know what I mean? You can set it for whatever you want. It's very precise. You can precisely set it. It works good. It's just, it's a little bit heavy, and I think that because it bulges out a little bit, it affects the limitations of the camera.
Right.
On this angle, and I think they just pulled it for that reason. I don't know if it's going to come back out or not. I remember when the Air 3S, when we were doing review units of the Air 3S, the goggles worked, and the goggles and the V1 goggles worked with it.
Okay.
The final version it didn't. With the Air 2S, you know, the goggles worked with the Air 2S, and then when it came out, they took it away.
Okay, interesting. So if you had the what was it, the V1s, the ones that had the little spiky things on it, that worked with the, but not the
whichever ones were out then. Were they the version 2s or the version 1s? I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think it's the same ones as that came with the FPV drone, which is the version 1s, right?
Yes, that's right.
Or was it the version 2s?
Version 2 was for the Avata. Yeah.
And I thought that was the goggles too that came out with the Avata.
Well, the Avata 2 has the V3
version. Yeah, so I thought the goggles 3. Don't confuse it. There's the V1s, the V2, then the goggles 2, and the goggles 3. Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, it's easy to get.
Yeah.
I head tracking. The goggles don't work at all with the Mavic 4 that I'm aware of. Well, we didn't try it though. It's so funny because we're in Miami, right? And I'm hanging out in the parking lot. Billy's doing whatever the fuck Billy was doing, and I'm like, "Hey, doesn't it fly the Air 3S? We had an Air 3S with us." And he goes, "Nah, it doesn't fly the Air 3S." I go, "You sure?" "Oh, I didn't try it." "Well, let's try it." And I did a bunch of updates sitting on the side of the road and got it to fly the Air 3S. So, yeah, that's one thing they did this time around to shut everybody up. It flies all the old drones as far as back down to the Mavic, the Mini 4 Pro, the Air 3, and the Air 3S. It flies it right now, day one.
Oh, cool.
As soon as we can ever get one, the RC Pro 2. That the star of the show is that stupid controller. It is awesome.
Right.
It is stupid nice. You know what I mean? It's just star of the show.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom. So you guys, Well, because I was running real late, and that's why the show got. I had to scarf down a hamburger and fries right before the show, and because Anyway, long story. I don't want to be like long story, so I'll be right back, and you guys keep it going.
Okay, fine.
Talk about one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we wore that one out a little bit.
I think we've worn that one out.
Yeah. So what do you think, Dom, about the I mean, I know you're not gonna buy one. You still got 40 you got 412 payments left on your Mavic 3, right?
No, if money came my way, I'd certainly purchase it after playing with it at the D1 store the other day. Because I went in there, I'd gone in there a couple of times and said, "Can you tell me about the Mavic 4?" And they said, "Oh, no, we don't know anything about it." Then I went back because it was released on the Wednesday morning here because of the time difference.
Right.
Went in on the Monday and said, "Well, I just got an email telling me the Mavic 4 is out." And they said, "Oh, no, we don't know anything about it." I said, "I've got an email." And then I didn't want to upset because there was a couple of young kids working there. I didn't want to upset it. And I didn't see the manager there because he's usually the one I speak to. And I went, okay. I just went, oh, okay, I'll come back Wednesday. Came back Wednesday. Oh, Mavic 4 is out. Here it is. I'll show you.
Yeah. Did you handle that RC Pro too?
Yeah, it's got the RC Pro too.
That's
what
peach.
they do is they have a little cage, and it's probably about 3 meters by 3 meters, and they just give you a test run. So he said, "Yeah, I'll boot it up, and I'll show you what's going on." So I booted it. They booted it up, showed me the controller with the RC Pro 2 with the screen on it. And he said, "Here, just have a feel of it." And the only issue I've got with it is the angle of the screen. To get an angle that I'm more used to is going to slightly encroach on my vision of the actual sticks itself. But other than that,
right. They consider that a positive, and it's going to take a minute to get used to because everybody's used to doing this with the screen, with the controller like this, or you're doing one of these. Yeah, or you're doing one of these. Either doing one of these or you're doing one of these. Right. Yeah. But now you can pick your poison. You can just have it down, but have the screen pointing up, so you don't have to be all because you got you know what I mean. It's like I don't know, man. It didn't take long to get used to it. I can tell you that right now. And the gimbals are top notch. That's one thing I hate about the RC too. I can't stand those cheap ass gimbals in that controller. They're all. I think the PS5 controller gimbals are better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're just horrible in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
it really felt really well in the hand.
Oh yeah, feels good in the hand. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, ladies.
Yeah.
No, it does, man. It's just so, and I think it's reasonably well balanced. He emailed me the other day. I've known him forever. And he's already got products for the RC Pro too. But it's pretty cool, that because you get the balance a little bit better, but I don't think it's that bad. I think the balance is decent.
Yeah.
I think you need a lanyard I use a lanyard for any controller though, quite frankly. Personally. I like having a lanyard. I like letting it go and having it hang from my neck, so I can do whatever else I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
like
the
land
next thing I'm going to get.
hands
Hello,
catch.
Zane. Glenn Thunderbird 6. Hello.
Hey. So we'll see. It's supposed to be out in the States. The big rumor is next month. They're just waiting to see how everything shook out. I don't know why they don't just run a truck across the Canadian border. It's not like the drone isn't cleared for the U.S. because it absolutely is. But just load up a big truck of them. So
Oh, definitely, yeah.
yeah. So I'm just sitting on. I'm waiting to see. I had FOMO. I was gonna just go buy it, jump through a couple hoops and get it, but
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can wait. It doesn't matter. It just sucks. It's gonna be like $1,000 more. But at least I'm not you guys. There's $2,000 more.
Yeah.
I think it
was 5,359, and then
Yeah.
you've got to add the now that's for the creator combo, and then you've got to add the care refresh.
Right. Is that tax?
Oh, that's
53.59
already
or
included.
tax already included? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
all our prices are tax included.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're plus taxes. Every state has a different tax, which is
ours is a flat 10%.
Got you.
So it basically
Here he comes.
We call it a goods and service a GST, a goods and services tax, and all the prices you see are inclusive of GST.
Right. Yeah, we can't do that because, like I said, everybody's different. Every place is different.
Right.
Yeah. Every state has a different. We're 6%.
As it's flat across the flat across the nation.
We got melatonin.
Oh, awesome!
Oh yeah, trying to be black.
Yep. Crazy candy. Yeah.
Is that freeze dried candy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is that the candy with drugs in it? Melatonin. You got to work tomorrow, Art?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Long marathon stream, boys. Buckle up.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah. Hey, we got Thunderbird 6. Hey, Glenn. Good to see you.
Didn't even notice you there, Glenn.
Boy,
Thunderbirds are go. Ooh-ah. No. So then the next drone, the stupid next camera is a stupid 360 camera, which who cares? And then the Mini 5 is supposed to be out in September, supposedly. Yeah. So we'll see about that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't know what they can do. Yeah.
What does it taste like?
That's good.
Good to hear.
Lemony. Very lemony.
Nice.
Man. He's all like, I don't like it. You don't know that. It's from Adventure Time. There's a lemon head guy. Yeah. Up with your head. But yeah, man, I could just auction this bad boy. Since you can't get them.
Adventure Time.
Yay.
What's the dog's name?
Jake.
I just couldn't figure out why. Finn. Yeah.
Finn is the boy, and the dog's name is Jake. Adventure Time. Come tell your friends. No, come grab your friends. I can't remember how it goes now. Oh well.
Is that one of those Mondegreens? I had Mondegreen because I sang the Munchkin song, and Bill's like, "No, it's Lollipop Guild." I'm like, "Really?"
Yep, it is. It's the Lullaby League and the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah, and I thought it was the Lollipop Kids, and I'm like, "Oh, that's what Mondegreen is." You hear a song and the lyrics in your head, you think what, like the girl with colitis goes by.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Colitis.
And don't forget the bathroom on the right.
I was just going to say that one.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie Vedder's the master of songs that people have no idea what he's saying.
Right. Yeah.
They mess up the lyrics all the time.
Well, that's like, oh God, God Davida, it's a famous one. And there was another, Louie. There's two versions, and one of them is, hey, hey, and people kept writing. I think they're saying something nasty, and they wanted the, you know, the I don't know, the FCC or somebody to ban that song from the radio. Hey, 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 hey. Yep.
Mambas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
Mamba. Okay.
They're like high chews, but a little bit softer, in my opinion. I
Ah,
think high chew has more flavor, so
right.
these are okay, but they're a little bit,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We could talk about. Aussies have Tim Tams,
Yeah.
and from what I hear, they sound pretty awesome.
Yes, Glenn.
And if somebody would send me some, I could probably order it on Amazon.
Yeah, probably could. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
what are you trying to get?
Tim
Tim Tam.
Tams. I don't have a
Oh,
packet
Tim
with
Tams?
me.
Was it a painkiller?
No.
They're like a sandwich cookie,
They got it'd be like 2 graham crackers
right?
with sort of a cream. How would I explain the cream? It's sort of like a chocolatey cream.
Ah,
chocolate
this
is.
is Tim Tams Australian cookies. Yes, I could get them.
How much would they
$8.90.
cost?
Ah,
What's the price on them there?
yeah, $8.90, $8 for a 7-ounce packet.
Yeah.
And then there's
used to be- They used to be $4 here. They're now $6.
here's the 4-pack. Here, I'll share the Josh. What is Josh? Ah, okay. Okay, Josh. I guess he was working the yards and he's, took a shower. I'd let anyone see me on camera. Okay. Let's see.
Queenslanders.
Yeah, it's Josh.
$3.50 to $4 here, Glenn. I must come up to Queensland and get some then.
Be well
There
worth the
you
trip.
go.
That's the small pack. Yeah.
Yeah. You got chocolate, chewy caramel, dark and white chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's $40 though for that.
No, that's a bargain.
Yeah. Ah. Okay.
No, I've only
Did
got
you say $40? That
Uh,
seems like
the
a
only-
lot.
the only biscuits I've got are the ginger nut biscuits.
well, here, yeah, this is a 12.9 ounce imported from us. Yeah,
12.9
original chocolate
12.9
biscuit. Huh.
Whatever that number is.
Family pack at 12 ounces? Psh, hold my beer, says
It's going
Costco.
up.
12 ounces?
Yeah.
That's not a family pack, man. That's a movie by myself.
Yeah.
It might not even make it. Family pack. That's like everybody's
Wow.
eating. It's so funny. Kung Fu Fighting. That's another song, but I'm not sure it's a one-hit wonder.
Carl Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl,
Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's a one-hit wonder, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 2-hit wonders were YMCA and
Macho Man.
Macho Man, yeah. Macho
Yeah,
Man. Oh, maybe there
Macho
was 3-hit wonder then, because it was YMCA, Macho Man, and In the Navy.
In the
It's a
Navy.
very appropriate song for a bunch of gay guys to sing.
Well, it is full of semen. Mhm.
Where the hell is what's his nuts from Vegas when I need him?
Yeah.
Oh, ex-Navy guy. Tom. Yeah, Tom. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how about one-hit wonders from the 90s?
90s. I can barely
Yeah.
remember the 90s.
Yeah.
It's so nondescript. I mean,
Yeah.
weren't all the songs from the 90s one-hit wonders?
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
jeez, just name a song. It was probably a
Yeah.
one-hit wonder.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
One-hit wonder.
He's gonna look it up. Art's gonna know.
Well,
Yeah.
you could put vanilla ice in there.
That was the
Vanilla
90s.
Ice.
Yeah, was that 90s? Yeah, I think
I
it was.
reckon that was 1990.
It was probably
unless-
barely right. It's like squeaked in there. 90s.
Unless it's late, unless it's 89.
Oh, how
Did
about
he have another
Tequila?
song?
I can't remember him
Tequila?
doing another one. No.
Yeah, that was the Champs. Dun, 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 dun,
That was
dun,
90s.
dun, dun. Yeah, that was Tequila.
Yeah.
That song was made in the 90s. I understand Pee Wee Herman,
Yeah.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure made it famous,
Yeah.
but
Again.
is it a song from the 90s?
No, it's from the. Let me look.
50s or 60s, I think.
1958.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it's like a
how about The Lion Sleeps Tonight?
Yeah. I wouldn't know it. I
That was
wouldn't know
the
it.
Tokens. Do, 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 bum, bum, away. My weenie's wet, my weenie. And Hey Baby by Bruce Channel.
Mm.
Oh, the Monster Mash. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
Bobby
90s
Kidd
song?
and the Trip Kickers. Yeah.
Maybe it's a 90s remake. 90s cover.
Oh yeah?
And
Stop
what
it.
about the Safaris?
That's a 90s song?
No, these are 60s songs.
Oh, we changed. Okay. We got
96
dyslexic 9.
years.
I'm like, what? Like, what?
Question mark and the Mysterians. 96 tears. Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
96 tears.
That's a 90s song?
We're going back to the 60s. Let me look up
Actually-
the 90s.
Oh, I was going to say. For the 60s.
Oh, so he's doing 60s. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
he said 90s, but maybe I heard him wrong.
Just one more point on the 60s. There was a song by Zager and Evans called In the Year 2525. Now, if that's not a one-hit wonder, I don't know what is. That is the biggest one-hit wonder I can think of.
Whoa.
I think they're Australian.
Was it actually a hit?
Oh, how about Come On, Eileen?
Yeah. Dexys
That-
Midnight Runners.
Let's see Midnight
Yeah.
Runners.
I didn't mention them already? My bad.
That's 80s.
Yeah, that's 80s.
8675309.
I mean,
That's
Two Tones.
definitely not
86.
90s.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Was that
that's
90s?
60s.
Oh, Video Killed the Radio Star.
That was the very first song that was played on MTV. So that's
Yep.
1980.
I was there.
Mhm.
I was there. We stayed up late to watch it.
I know what boys like.
Yeah.
I know what guys want. Yeah, that song.
Yeah,
I
the
remember that one.
waitresses.
Waitresses, yeah.
Ah, what candy? Dum, dum. That was Bow Wow Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Wow,
Take
wow,
on-
wow.
Take on me. That'd be aha.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Tainted love.
Yep. Soft
Yeah,
Cell,
I played that
another great
song
one.
to death. Oh my God, I played that song to
Yeah.
death. We had a full cassette.
Oh, okay.
Both sides were that song repeated. We would just play it.
How about it? Hey, Mickey. That's Tony
Hey, Mickey.
Basil. Hey, Mickey,
Make
you're
me
so
fine.
fine.
You're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Oh, and the safety dance.
Yeah.
Men without
You can
hats.
dance if you want to. You can leave your thing behind. Women can dance, and if you can't dance, well, you're no friend of mine.
I ran so far away. A flock
Yeah,
of
the
seagulls.
flock of seagulls. Yeah.
I melt with
Again,
you.
as I said, every song from the 90s was a one-hit wonder. And there's hardly any
Oh.
traction. It
Take
was
my
like,
breath away.
ooh.
Berlin.
Oh, Berlin, yeah.
Yeah.
99
Relax,
Red Balloons.
relax. Don't do it. That'd be Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
I still love that song. He had a couple songs. If you were in the right crowd, you listen to more Frankie songs. The Smiths, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Depeche Mode, you know, all those guys from back then. Or like Golf, yeah.
Obsession by Animotion.
Mm-hmm.
Whip it. Correct that whip. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. That'd be Devo. 99 luck balloons. Na, 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 na. That'd be Nena.
99 sea love balloons in a clear in a shining. Something like that.
You spin me round, round like a record, dead or alive.
I had one of those hats, the flat brim bolero with the silver band, and I had a black jacket like that too. All I know exactly.
Me.
Yeah.
That'd be Rockwell. She blinded me with science.
Me. She blinded me with science.
That'd be Thomas Dolby.
Yep.
Oh,
You just stuck
break
on
my
songs today,
stride.
Art.
Huh?
Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Matthew Wilder.
Got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Too shy, hush, hush, I.
Yeah. Kaja Goo Goo.
Kaja
Goo
Goo
Goo.
Goo.
Now that's a one-hit wonder here,
Yeah,
though.
there's one.
They were pretty popular overseas, weren't they? Dom, do you remember?
Now pretty big in Australia too.
Yeah, some of these groups are just one-hit wonders in America, but they had quite the following in their respective countries.
Right.
You know, as far as
They're
that
English.
goes.
They're English.
I believe those guys actually
Cowboy.
don't want to be a cowgirl. You want to be my cowgirl. That's how it went, didn't it? I want to be a cowboy. You want to be my cowgirl. Something like that.
How about Angel Eyes?
Mm.
The Jeff Healey band.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Roadhouse. Actually, he wasn't in it. No, was he? Is Jeff Healey blind? Who the hell was the guy? So that was Jeff Healey?
Yep, he's blind. Now he's really blind because he's dead.
Yeah.
We're not gonna take it. That'd be
Now they're
Twisted
not a one-hit wonder.
They're
They
one
had quite
album
a few
wonder.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
And I feel like they again. That was
Mhm.
it. I feel like they once again they had a following
Yeah.
outside
They
of
did,
the
but it was
US.
just one. Yeah, I reckon it was just one album.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just died in your arms.
Ah,
The Cutting Crew. That's what
I
I
80.
just died in
Mid-80s,
your
yeah.
arms tonight. There's all kinds. Like I
Don't
said, every
do
song from the
it.
90s is a one-hit wonder,
happening.
bro. Yeah. What's that song? Oh, not Take On Me. You already did that one.
Safety Dance by Men Without Hats. We did that earlier.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lose Your Love. That song.
Mm.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over.
No, that's a one-hit wonder. They had one hit, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that I want to say. You know, I like my girls a little bit older.
Yeah.
I want to feel your love tonight. Past the Duchy or the Dutch
Yeah.
Dutchie. Pass the
That's the Dutchie,
Dutchie on the
yeah. The
left hand
musical
side. I'll
youth
say it.
band.
music.
Yep. But
Two
again,
of
they were
Hearts.
really big in
Yeah,
South Africa or wherever they were from.
That was
Yeah.
a big song down here.
Who?
Stacey Q.
Oh, Stacey Q.
Two of
Yeah,
Hearts.
yeah.
Oh,
I think I saw her naked.
Elmo's Fire.
Yeah. Oh my
John
God! Now you're really pushing it. Was that the '90s still? Was that? Did that
No,
movie come out in the '90s?
Yeah.
Because that was the Chariots of Fire, right?
Yep.
No, I take it back.
Yep.
That was the movie with Molly Ringwald. That movie. No, wait a minute. No,
No, it
No
was
More Fire.
it was
Matthew Broderick was in that movie. Maybe.
yeah, no, I don't know if he, it was
What the hell song?
was
What movie was that?
Kids. It was Demi Moore was in it.
Demi Moore. Okay.
Yeah. Turning Japanese.
Yeah, by the Vapors. Now that's an early '80s. That's a really
I
good
think
one.
I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Don't worry. Be happy.
That's late '80s.
Yeah, Bobby McFerrin.
Bobby McFerrin. Jesus. That's nearly 40 years.
Man.
Oh boy, this ought to be up your alley, Lon. It's raining men.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yay.
The
Weather Girls. Funky Town.
You're funny. Yeah.
That'd be Lips Inc.
Yeah.
What are you doing? He's got a whole list of all the one-hit wonders in the world ever.
Yeah.
All right. He's like he's gonna go down the whole thing.
Right, I gotta wear shades.
Oh, definitely. Timbuk 3. That's a
Timbuk
great song.
3, that's right.
Yeah. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
Corey someone. Corey.
Yeah. Corey Hart.
Corey Hart. Yeah. Couldn't think of his.
Yeah, tell him, Lauren, Bobby McFerrin was not a one-hit wonder, actually. But it's a one memory wonder.
Our house. That'd be mad.
Madness. Yeah, great English band.
Madness.
They were big in England.
They're another one. They had quite the career overseas.
They had at least 3 or 4 really good hits.
Yeah.
But they were only really English. You only heard about them in English.
Crowded House is another one. Hey now,
Actually,
don't dream it's over.
Yeah, Crowded House is Australian, but I'm gonna put a rider on that comment because Crowded House came from Split Ends, which is a New Zealand band.
Ugh, I don't like them anymore. I'm just kidding.
Tim and Neil Finn then went on to become Crowded House and moved to Australia. So Split Ends is a New Zealand band. Crowded House is Australian. But
in a big country.
Good lead singers from Kiwi land, Kiwis.
Who was the guy that did Counting Blue Cars? That's another one that seems like a one-hit wonder. You know,
Sky Patrol.
How does that go?
The Ballad of Janie.
Yes.
Counting Blue Cars. Now I gotta look it up. Counting Blue Cars.
Okay.
Patrol?
Tub Thumping.
Yeah, Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
Good old Chumbawamba.
Song, that.
Mambo
This
number
Walla.
5. That'd be Lou Bega.
Yeah.
Steal My Sunshine.
Len.
Yep. Loser. That'd be Beck.
Why don't you kill me?
Yeah.
They are 2 different countries, Warren.
Don't do it, Warren. You got to piss them off, buddy. There it is.
Australia and New Zealand is like America and Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Freshman.
I saw them in concert. Actually, my half sister dated one of them for like 5 minutes from the Verve Pipe, which she was quite the little whore though, actually, because she got in with the guy. God, what was that guy? They had. Oh my God, I can't think of the song. When I think of it, I'll tell you. But she got up with one of those guys too. Geez, that has something to do with Gugu or something. Or God dang it. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, the guy from Verve Pipe, he was from Kalamazoo. So
Yeah.
Oh, how about Achy Breaky Heart?
Oh yeah.
oh God,
Billy
Jesus
Ray
Christ,
Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
yeah. Many questions like children.
Dust on the Bottle.
Hmm.
David Lee Murphy.
Mm.
Tell me all
Butterfly
your thoughts on
Kisses.
God.
Bob
I really
Carlyle.
want to see him.
Should have asked her faster.
Yeah,
By Ty
Princess,
Haynes.
that song, Princess, Princess, one who will adore you. Nah, 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 nah. I forgot how it goes. Yeah.
Daddy's Money
He's gonna read down the list, Dom.
by
You
Ricochet.
might as well take a break.
Yeah.
The 10,000 one-hit wonders ever.
About Possum Kingdom
Oh yes.
by the Toadies. One Headlight, the Wallflowers.
Oh, definitely.
I used
Yeah.
to like that song.
Yeah. Well, he's Bob Dylan's son, the lead singer of that group.
Ah,
Jacob
Oh,
Dylan.
one headlight. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I'm back. I was looking at the lyrics from Dishwalla because I'm just like, it was
Yeah.
bothering me.
Dishwalla, another great one.
Dishwalla. Wow, man. And who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. Yeah. There's 100 of these songs. You know, you could go on all day. You just make a whole show about.
Yeah. I've
all
spent
the-
several hours watching YouTube videos of one hit wonders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an inexhaustible content
Yeah.
because the more and more are being made every day. For one, you know, and for two, you can go all the way back to Frank Sinatra or something. I mean, there's plenty of groups that people aren't even gonna know who the hell you're talking about that had like one hit that played on the radio for 3 weeks and made what's his name's Casey Kasem's top 40 or whatever. Or top 100. Hi, I'm Casey Kasem's. Yeah,
Hey,
I just listen to that show every week.
Media. Hey, John, good to see you.
Hey, John. Nah, in fact, I used to record. That's the only way you could. That's how we pirated songs back in the day when I was a kid. You listen to the American Top 40 and record the songs you wanted off of that.
Yep. Yeah, I used to listen to CKLW, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Yep.
Yeah.
And WLLZ, Detroit.
Ugh.
WRIF. Yep. That's when what was it? Kelly Harmon used to do ads for all the radio stations. She was the mouth because all you saw was her lips. And she'd say, so and so is rock of and blah blah. What was another one? Oh, there was WWWW out of Detroit. They played hard rock. And that was the first station. That was the first time I heard Mountain. Mississippi Queen. Yeah.
Oh, Mississippi Queen. No.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah. Listening to
Yardbirds.
Yardbirds and the Kinks and early Zeppelin. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, sure. They had a couple one-hit wonders. No, I'm just kidding. Stuff like-
We got Steve Knowles in the chat. Hey, Steve, good to
What?
see it.
Steve Knowles? Stop it. No way.
Yeah. He knows it all. Yeah.
Knowles. Oh, that's ooh. Huh.
Hmm. That's one hand clapping. Yeah, there you go. Mhm.
Yeah, so pithy, quite pithy. So quite pithy. Oh, how droll! Oh, how droll! How droll!
So, how's the weather there in Grand Rapids?
I was in the 80s today, you
Oh,
know,
nice.
but it's supposed to be like in the 60s tomorrow. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
Michigan
that's
for you.
Michigan for
Yeah,
you.
and it thunderstormed last night.
Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah.
yeah, you turn around twice, and the weather will be totally different. You know what I mean? But that's this time of year for you. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So it's probably climate change since all these guys are out burning their Teslas and buying Tahoes now. So
Yeah.
that shit cracks me up. I ain't gonna lie. That shit always cracks me
Yeah.
up. It's so
Or they'll say, I'm going to buy a VW. Like, well,
I don't want to be involved in any Nazis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to be involved in any Nazis.
Involved
Oh.
in Nazis. Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
selling a Tesla for a VW? Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go.
Go and
Here's
look at
the
history.
screw. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that freeze dried candy, huh? Art?
Mhm.
They have freeze dried Skittles at the store the other day. I
Mm.
can't bring myself to buy candy and pay like $10 and
Mm.
it's like nothing's in there, it feels like. You know what I mean? It's so light, it's like the bag. If you took the candy out of it, it would weigh more. That's what it feels like.
Free. Got this free.
Oh, I'll take it for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just feels like there's nothing in there. It's like a 1/1,000,000th of an ounce or whatever, and it'd be a big ass bag. You're like,
Well, it's 3.3 ounces.
wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's still a big ass bag.
It's almost as
That's about the
that
same
weighs
as his
as much
Mambo
as
pack.
a copper penny weighs 3.1. No, that's grams. Yeah, that's grams.
Grams.
Oh, if you find a penny from 1983, if you weigh it, if it weighs 3.1 grams, that's a copper penny, which would they switched over to the zinc copper clad. So if you find one of those are worth some money.
Oh yeah, how much? 53 cents. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, depends on
2 pennies.
depends on the condition. If you get like a, like a brilliant uncirculated, like a MS-65, I mean, it could be worth some money. Yeah.
How could you find that if it's uncirculated? So,
Well, people.
by definition.
Well, if you found one and it's really shiny, has very little wear, and it's been in a roll for like forever. Maybe somebody put it in a roll and it's stayed in the bank for years and years, and
Hi, Warren.
somebody got the roll, opened it. Oh, here you go. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't the whole roll be those? If it's uncirculated, that's straight from the mint. I'm just picking on you, but you know what I mean? Uncirculated means
That means
uncirculated, right? Yeah, it has never been circulated.
Well, it got out in the public, and somebody stuck in a roll of pennies and left it somewhere. Never got circulated. Maybe a few times. Doesn't have any wear on. And we got Frank Rizzo. He's back.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, 82
says-
was when they changed over to the zinc copper cladding. Mm-hmm.
So it's 2.4 what? It's worth like 2.4
3.1
cents.
grams.
I wonder if he was trying to say. So he said a copper penny right now is worth like 2.4.
Right.
Oh, so maybe 2.4 pennies is what he's trying
Yeah.
to say. Maybe.
Yeah, and right now the a penny weighs 2.4 grams.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, is that what he means?
Oh,
Okay.
Warren's got a bag full of wheat pennies. Ooh.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, send them to me.
Why? What are
Why?
wheat pennies worth? Like $1 a piece or something?
Well, some are worth more because, like, okay, for example, one mint only made maybe 500,000, and another mint made like 20 million of them. And if you got the ones from that mint, it will be worth more. Yeah.
Mm.
And there are certain pennies that are, you know, from like San Francisco, Denver, Philadelphia. Yeah.
The San Francisco ones.
Yeah.
We'll stay away from those San Francisco dollars.
Yeah.
Don't tell them where they've been.
Dollars would be printed at a Federal Reserve.
Ah, darn.
Yeah. But
You know, I just came up with a scheme for counterfeiting, Art. So I just came up with a scheme. You take all your dollars and you bleach the ink off of them,
right.
and then you reprint them into hundreds.
Wow, did you watch Reacher season 1?
Yes. I had like 5 hours to kill while I was waiting for Billy. So I was sitting there watching Reacher. Yeah. I go, that's an interesting plan because I guess the paper is the big problem.
Yeah. But the problem is it's watermarked. All the bills are watermarked. And that's how you catch
the old bills? The old bills?
Yep.
The old hundreds are watermarked?
Mm.
Oh, I know the new ones are banded or whatever.
Yep. Like
I gotta be looking for it though.
I've got this one is what's called a birthday note.
Oh.
You know, because the serial number is 1940. That'd be August 10th. So that's what's called a birthday note.
Why is that? That's George Washington's birthday?
It doesn't matter. People look for bills that correspond
Let's see.
to birthday.
What do you mean by that? I'm not sure I understand. It's 10
Serial
9
number.
Serial
194041.
The serial number makes a date.
Okay.
Oh.
Like, for
So
example,
it have to be 8 digits, huh? Okay.
yeah, they're all 8 digits. Like this one says 1940. 08 would be August, and 10 that'd be the 10th of August, 1940. Anybody
So it has to
that
start
was
with a
born
0 to
on
make sense, right?
And you know, and the numbers could be the other way too. It could be 1940 would be the last 4 digit, and the other 4 digits would be the date and the month.
Mm.
But if you could find what's called a radar note, where the first and last number are the same, and the numbers in the middle are all the same, but there is different digit, it's called a radar note.
Nice. Fascinating.
Or if you find
This one's 69.
Yay! We got 69.
no, that's wrong.
So you're saying like this is nothing because it's stupid, starts with a 6. Like, it's not going to help me, right? It has to start with a 1 or a 0 or something to make a date. Or 2 or 3, I guess technically it'd be 30 or 31.
Like 2001 and the date and the month. Yeah.
Oh, this one ain't going to do it. Okay.
Another one is or ascending order. Say you got a bill
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No way. That'd be
Or
hilarious.
the other way around. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's descending note. Yeah.
You can play blind poker with some of these.
Yep.
This was 911-888-05. That's all good. All right. And I'm looking at my money to try to figure out if I got anything.
Yeah, you're right, Frank. Any 50-cent pieces from 65 to 70 are 40% silver. Some are worth about
Really?
$450. Yep.
I'll have to go take a look. My dad had a can of 50-cent pieces and dollars, those stupid Kennedy, whether they Kennedy dollars or Kennedy 50 cents or whatever they were. We had a whole can of those stupid things. I never spent them because they're, I don't know, it's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see now. 5. Nope, I don't have anything cool. Oh, well.
Mm.
I have no cool money. I'm just going to throw it all away. I'll burn it. It's not cool. Akira show. My social security number is 000000037.
Yeah. What is the Ohio prefix for? Because I know my social security number is a Michigan prefix.
Oh, what is it?
The-
Not the whole number, just the prefix. What's the Michigan prefix? That's not a secret, right?
Let's see. Is it the first 3 numbers? I'm not sure. I'll
I'm
have
not sure.
to look
Don't look
that
at me,
up.
man. Art is a counterfeiter. What's he looking up? What are you looking up? Oh, he's looking up what the first 3 means. I wasn't sure that meant anything, so I'm getting ready to learn something.
Okay. Says oh, okay. Yeah, it is the first 3 numbers that are between 362 and 386. Yep.
I don't feel like 50. Hold on. 362. That feels like 22. Or 24.
362 to and 386.
362 to 386.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like.
So if your number is in between that, that's you got the Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wasn't born in Michigan. I wonder why I have a number in there.
because you probably started your Social Security in Michigan. Because my first job was here in Michigan.
No, you get born with a social security number, don't you?
Nope.
You can get those. Babies can have social security numbers. Trust
Yeah,
me, because
can.
people have gotten credit on babies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in fact, some people are collecting social security and they'll be 9 years old. Remember, they were just uncovering some of that. So I thought babies have social security numbers.
That might be something that started recently, because I know. Let's see, there was a guy in the Philippines, married a Philippine, and he wanted to adopt. Well, they had a kid together, so he went to Manila to get his Social Security number. Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that I remember it, they're not benefits, bitch. Oh, you can get a social security number at birth.
Uh-huh.
And if it's not done at birth, anyone 12 years of age or older can apply at the original Social Security for a Social Security card. And I think that's what I did. I think I went and got my Social Security card when I was a teenager. Now that
Yeah.
you say that,
Same
that
here.
does ring a bell. I think I went down there and got it myself. I think I
Right.
walked into the Social Security office and got it. When I was a kid, I took the bus down there. I forget why I wanted it, but I wanted it for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
To get a job or something, I forget.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I had to work when I was a kid. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, Dominic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Too right. Yeah.
Well, we're down to 5 viewers, 5 people
And it's
watching.
at two
So
hours.
I think it's about time we shut this bad boy down. And
I'm one of them. Let's see. Now you're down to 4?
it says 5 on mine. Yeah.
It said 14 on mine, but still.
Yeah, if you
That's interesting.
refresh,
All right.
it'll probably go.
Let's see. Let's see.
Well, everybody in the chat, all the few of you, thanks for watching. Bill won't be here tomorrow. He is up and down in Ohio for a graduation party. So you all have a great weekend, and don't forget Lloyd's show on Monday. So take care and God bless. Oh, one more point I wanted to make is let's keep Alexis and Jeff in our prayers. Yeah, it's not looking good for Jeff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He's got not prostate cancer, it's the other P.
Pancreatic.
Pancreatic. Yeah, they just found out about that. So everybody take care. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers.